in the heart of a forgotten hamlet, under the shadow of an ancient, overgrown cemetery, lies the burial ground where graves move. Gravedigger Grace has spent years tending to this peculiar place, her hands stained with soil and the remnants of decayed leaves. Each night, as the stars align in a pattern that defies explanation, the earth around the graves trembles, and the bodies within stir. The restless dead, spirits trapped between life and death, roam these grounds like spectral wolves in the night. They are not truly dead, but restless, bound to their tombs by some forgotten curse. Grace knows this, yet she continues her work, driven by a mix of fear and duty. She speaks to them softly, trying to soothe their eternal restlessness, though it is futile. The restless dead ignore her, their eyes hollow and their movements uncontrolled. Tombstone Tom, the most notorious of the restless spirits, haunts the old stone mausoleum at the cemetery's center. He was once a wealthy landowner, buried in his finest silk robe. But now he is little more than a ghostly apparition, standing watch over the graves. His presence is palpable, a chill that runs down one's spine when he passes. One fateful night, the cemetery comes alive as it never has before. The graves begin to shift and sway, their occupants stirring with an unnatural energy. Grace, desperate to calm the restless spirits, runs towards the center of the cemetery, where Tom stands guard over his kingdom of the dead. She tries to speak to him, but he remains silent, a statue in the moonlight. As Grace approaches, she hears a low, mournful wail that echoes through the graves. The restless dead begin to converge on her, their movements slow and methodical. She pleads for them to leave her alone, but they close in, surrounding her like a swarm of relentless insects. Tom finally speaks, his voice a chilling whisper. You seek peace, but there is none here. This place is cursed by the earth itself. He moves closer, his hands reaching out as if to grab Grace's soul. She screams, but no sound escapes her lips. The graves continue to shift and move, their occupants pressing in from all sides. Grace fights back, trying to push away the spectral forces that seem to be growing stronger with each passing moment. The earth beneath her feet trembles violently, as if it is alive and attacking her. In a final act of desperation, Grace calls upon the ancient spirits of the land, hoping they will grant her mercy. The graves around her begin to glow, their occupants fading into darkness. Tom's form wavers, his grip loosening, and then he too fades away into the night. Grace collapses onto the ground, panting for breath. She looks up at the stars, feeling a sense of relief wash over her. The cemetery falls silent once more, but she knows that the curse lingers, waiting for the next soul to disturb its eternal peace. As dawn breaks and the sun rises over the hamlet, Grace stands slowly to her feet. She walks away from the cemetery, her heart heavy with the knowledge of what she has witnessed. She will never return to this place, for it holds too many terrors that she is not ready to face again. the cemetery where graves move remains a mystery, shrouded in darkness and fear. Those who dare to approach its borders are greeted by an eternity of restless spirits, forever trapped between life and death.